Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Working at the Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Avenger plotting new course.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Tygan just sent word. The new Resistance Communications Network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word. Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Strategic resource located.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word. Welcome to the proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development. Our team gets started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Attempting to establish local...
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you'll want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach!
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you!
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again!
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy. Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
Squad green to deploy.
We're picking up an intermittent distress signal, and as far as we can tell, the aliens are hitting back against one of the resistance outposts. It doesn't look good. We're moving in to secure the area as quickly as possible. Neutralize all enemy contacts. Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Entendido. En movimiento.
The Resistance has done everything it can to convince people to join the cause. But it's an uphill battle when you've got Advent whispering propaganda in your ear 24 hours a day.
En marcha. Vamos, no te pares. Roger that. Ten-4.
Got it covered! About some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means to contain them.
Don't even think about it.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander. We have to stop this.
Heading to that location. Advent troops here. That's affirmative. It's down.
Heading there now.
Still moving!
¡Muévete! Got him! Moving on target location!
Get it done!
Throwing grenade!
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Fire's getting worse here! Me dirijo a la posición indicada. En marcha.
Moving. We've got Advent here.
Confirmed! Orders confirmed! On the move! I'm on it!
What?
That all you got?
I can give it a try.
En marcha a las coordenadas designadas. Voy hacia ese lugar. side. Running dry.
Position confirmed. On it.
Heading down now.
I'm pinned down here! I'll just go do that then.
Me muevo a la posición. Uno menos. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Negative. Weapons dry.
On the move. Oh, come on!
Moving out. Yeah, I didn't get it. Burning through ammo fast.
Hostile neutralized. Could be something on this one.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. is sure to be high after an operation like that. Great work, Commander.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe. Commander, you should establish contact with the local Resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Setting course for Sector 5, India.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult. Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field. Working within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere. Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves. Commander, we'll need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local Resistance. I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Objective added.
Commander, we've established contact with the local Resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
New regional contacts located. Avenger plotting new course.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander. I've been digging through some of the old data files Central has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across notes scrawled in English and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
To aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
Welcome, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us. Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Setting course for West Asia. Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Apparently the Resistance has been relying on an old data tap along the Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the Resistance found is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
¡Ya estoy! ¡Nos han encontrado! No need to ask twice! Location confirmed!
Location confirmed!
Adelante.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Already there. On it.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
¿Quieres más?
Overwatch. Target neutralized.
Absolutely. Objective sighted.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
We've got Advent here. Heads down. No puedes conmigo. Aquí tengo algo. Moving on target location. Allá voy. Adelante. On my way. I've got the loot here. Come get some. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch.
Moving on target location. On Overwatch.
Advent troops here.
We're moving around the side! Not even close. of them coming in!
Not a problem. Overwatch!
On it! Advent forces sighted.
¡Enemigos en movimiento! ¡Nos flanquean! ¡Cover my flank! I'll get him next time. ¿Quién lleva la cuenta?
Hostiles pacified.
Heading out.
Watch your trophy!
Only the best. Dead in the water here.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Avenger plotting new course.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available. Commander, based on my research in collaboration with Shen, I believe we can reduce the intel cost of contacting additional regions by building radio relay towers along our network. The further a region is from a relay, the more it will cost us in intel. So I would suggest building relays along the remote edges of our existing network. I believe the Resistance will be grateful for the construction of these relays. They may reward us in kind.
Strategic resource located. Setting course for India.
We just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
From what we can gather, Resistance forces disabled an Advent transport near here, and they've left the gear for us to seize. We expect the aliens are going to move to recover the transport, but it's worth the risk to investigate. We'll need to secure the site, eliminate any hostile resistance, and recover the item. Menace 1-5. The disabled Advent convoy is just ahead. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
On the move. I have eyes on the enemy.
The Advent captain nearby would make an ideal target for the Skulljack.
No need to ask twice. before. Yo me encargo. ¡Nos han visto!
Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now. Accessing target!
We have complete access to the Advent psionic network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
I'm in.
Commander, that appears to be the Codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data store. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. Got our target. I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
¡Preparaos para una sorpresa!
I'm hit! The Codex appears to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously across multiple dimensions.
¡Por fin! He recargado. On my way. We're green to go.
Kill confirmed! Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
heading out. Throwing grenade. I'm going. Aren't we looking for this? Allá voy.
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
A ello voy.
I'm taking fire!
No problem, boss. Where'd you want it?
Enemy eliminated!
On my way. Overwatch! Got it covered! En guardia! I can handle that. On Overwatch! Not a problem. Scanning! Por fin! Explorando.
Back in! Headed there now.
Absolutely. Got some advent here. Heads down. Justo de refilón.
Moving to position. Overwatch.
I'm going. You know that was good.
That was close!
Getting a little too warm over here! ¿Has visto eso?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander. Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
New objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
The creature your troops defeated here was clearly of some importance to the aliens, Commander. Let us hope that the recovered remains prove equally important to our own efforts.
Welcome to the fight.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we've received word that the aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation. Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.